Okay, let's add in our third step. Our third step is going to be a voicemail drop. So to do that, you're going to click on Add Sequence. I'm just going to name it Step 3. I'm going to select Voicemail. And here I'm going to set this to 2 minutes. And I am going to choose the VoIP line. So the VoIP line, if you're using Workspaces and you're not seeing the VoIP line in your dropdown, that's because your VoIP line that you've set up is not associated with the workspace that you're in. So when you create a data form, you assign it to a workspace. When you create a cadence, you assign it to a data form, which inherits that workspace. So you can either toggle to all workspaces, or you need to go back to your VoIP line and swap out the workspace associated with that VoIP line. And if you're not using workspaces, this is irrelevant because you'll see them all here. So in this case, I'm selecting this VoIP line, and then you'll have your drop down of voicemail drops. So if you watch the setup of your voicemail drops on your VoIP phone, you'll know that there's an option for active on your voicemail drop, or enable. That's what will enable. So if you're not seeing a voicemail drop that you put in there, you need to go back and make sure it's enabled, and then you can select it. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And that's all you need to do at this point. It's going to use this voicemail drop with this VoIP line on step 3, 2 minutes, immediately, 2 minutes after the previous step. So I'm glad I made that mistake. So by the way, I had 1 minute prior to that. So I wanted to set up my sequence of 0 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, right? So I'm glad I made this mistake. This is a very common mistake. This would actually be 3 minutes because it's 2 minutes from the previous step. So I need to change that to 1 minute. So now this is going to go out 1 minute after the SMS is dropped. So as soon as the SMS is going to go 1 minute after the email. So in this case, this is going to go 1 minute after SMS. Go ahead and hit create. And now your steps are set up here in your inventory to use. And as I mentioned, the final video in the sequence, we're going to pull them all into the canvas, hook them up, and activate them.